Hello everybody, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. My nickname is Corn, and today I thought I would bring you all along. This is how the journal is coming along. Speaking about along, we have little cookies and candies hanging from the bottom. We have candy cane fabric here. As you see, these aren't the only colors. I'm trying to branch out a little bit, but it's mostly traditional colors, except what a lot of people call teal. I don't call it teal, but that's okay. And red instead of, like, quote unquote, the Christmas green. This is this is how we're looking so far. It's not over yet. I'm still working on it. But I wanted to work on, we're going to work on what I call a bib. I don't know what it's technically called. I call it a bib. I don't know. If you all know, please put in the comments what it's called. Not sure if I'm going to go this way. You can still see my sewing there. But, well, that's the wrong, that's the right way. This might go here, might not, but this is definitely going here. I did a fabric snippet roll with appliques and fussy cutout fabric, hand sewn, the little button, little snippet of lace here. That definitely goes there, but I'm not sure about this yet. So let's get started on, again, what I call the bib. Well, I can't say let's get started because I already started it. Nice and heavy. It has cardboard, and then it has a thick cardstock on top of the cardboard. But I have to tell you all, and hope the winner gets a chuckle out of this, but I wanted to put some cardstock here to make sure that this crinkled seam binding, it's vintage by the way, stays put. But I put it on back upside down. So if the winner gets it and flips it, that's fine. But if the winner gets it and goes like this, and it's like, my hot chocolate spilled all over the place. And the only reason I thought I had this turned the other way, and see, I have to have this part on the top. You know what I mean? On the right-hand side. And then the longer seam binding on the left. So, excuse me, y'all. So that's what's happening there. And we're going to, as you all know, then you put this around here. This isn't anything brand new that I came up with. Maybe calling it a bib is. And then you're going to fold it here. And the reason I wanted to do it that way, I don't normally do this. I've never done one, as a matter of fact, before. The reason I wanted to do it is because I'm going to have poinsettias here, and here that definitely have a lot of dimension to them. And for me, when I journal, what I was thinking was, when you come, let's say you do this, okay, and you want to write, sometimes if you have tons of things on the cover, you know what I mean, it puts it up like so, and you want it as flat as you can get it. Now, I've got this chock full of stuff, so, but you know what I mean. I think this works out better than if you have, a lot of dimension here on the cover. So, let's get started. I've already got what I want to do. Excuse me. This frame, isn't that a nice frame? It is so nice and thick and dimensional. I'm going to have to get it close, and hopefully you can see. It's a man and a woman giving each other a gift, and I think it's in a candy store. And I had ordered some single papers from therubberbuggy.com, and that's where I got it. I don't know right offhand who makes it. But isn't it sweet? I just think it's so cute. And it shows that it's lightly snowing. And I feel like saying, girl, you need to get a jacket on. I guess you wouldn't look as pretty. You know what I mean? So what I did is I just glued down 3 sides on this so that if the winner says, oh, this is a giveaway, by the way. Not finished with it yet. You know I like to tweak things and go back and make it like, before it leaves the house, make it like I want it. So anyway, so what I did by doing that, if the winner says, well, I want on the cover of my Christmas journal, you know, to put, you know what I mean, put a picture in here, or maybe they do kind of cross stitch or something, they want to do a little something like that, then they can just put it through there. So I want this to be, now the ribbon's throwing me off. I didn't have the ribbon on until just a few minutes ago. Let me see here. So, they will probably end up going on last, but I can't put anything in case the winner wants to, you know what I mean, put a picture or change this. I can't put anything directly at directly here because they're going to need that space. So I'm thinking, do I, you know what I mean? Do I do like so? And then like, oops. I've been sewing with embroidery floss here, maybe on the curved part. Remember, usually I like to do a little crescent, but I can't this time in case the winner wants to change that. So I'm thinking maybe that, like so. But I also made these little white tiny poinsettias. Or poinsettias. It depends on where you live, what you call them. And that's done by, let's see, I know I have that die. This die. And a matter of the glitter paper in the back petals, then white cardstock, and then teeny tiny, for the seeds, teeny tiny dots of liquid pearls in bisque. Okay, and that I want to go here. Where's my other one? Okay, and here. All right, so we're going to get that done, and that will also bring in the white of the frame. And then I did, again, you'll see me use these quite a bit. I had to look up the leaves of a poinsettia, because they're very much like the flower itself, or some say the flower itself are the leaves. So, so I have these 2 dies, because this would be reminiscent of the tiny white ones, and then this one of the larger red ones. And so I did those in a lighter green so that I went around them, and I cannot find my Tombow marker, guys. I'm freaking out because I've been so good about putting things, well, not, you know what I mean, this is a mess. But when it comes to things that I've been using the whole time with this journal, putting them back where they belong, and it is not where it belongs. So anyway, it's a bluish green that I went around them. I don't know if you can see that. In a darker green, and then I took out my Cool Mint stickles and just put the vein down there. Okay, and then when it came to the tiny ones, we did that. We did, I think it was Hobby Lobby put out, I think, I might be wrong, put out this glitter paper that was mostly white. You see, it's just a tiny bit of glitter on it, but it's that beautiful mint green. And so I did that over there. In case, yes, normally I try to dress up for you all, but I'm in my hoodie because our boiler, we have hot water heat, and our boiler has gone kaput. So I'm cold. Not freezing, you know, that's the good part, but I'm cold. So y'all laugh. Even my glues are like, you know how in the summertime your glue just comes out so quickly. No, it's like, hello, give me some time. I'm older. Okay. So let's get started on this. First off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my leaves, since they have to go under there. And if you've done this before, if you've done your flowers first, and then you think you're going to go under there, depending on what glues you use. If we were doing mixed media, what do I have over here? There's a glue that takes forever to dry. That would be fine. Then you could, you know, stick anything under there, leave it alone for a few hours, and it would stay forever. But, no. This has to go down first, as you know. But I'm thinking I want certain leaves to go certain places, you know. Maybe like so. Ooh, I don't want that one. Let's see here. Which one do I want? Maybe this one? Yeah. Like so, you know what I mean. And what I do is I get out my pencil, since it's not going, my markings aren't going to be seen. And I just mark where I want them. Okay, but first, let me put something on this so it will behave. This is, I got at a thrift store, the seam binding. And, there. No, that's not going to work because I got to use that. Oh, boy. What do I have that's, maybe this will do. Maybe some glitter paint. There. Okay. So let's do that first. How are you all doing? I just told you, Handsome and I are chilly. It's interesting the things you can do, though, to keep warm. And I tell you one thing. When I think of Canadians and anybody in the northern U.S., real northern, you know what I mean, northern U.S., I'm going to do it like this in case the winter wants, well, no, I better not because this is heavy. Okay. Can't put it up there because we don't want that to close on us. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, when I think about what they went through, they, you know, sub-zero degrees, and they were, I'm going to do like so. They were in a tent, for Pete's sake. You know, it's like, whoa. Maybe oh, there goes my leaves. I just have to make sure it's straight because, as you all know, Fabri-Tac lets you fiddle with it until you're happy. And sometimes with the ways, you know, they make these, they're not, the frames themselves aren't straight. Okay, let's do like so. Okay. Now, how come that doesn't look straight from here? But it does from here. Okay. Maybe a little tiny bit there. Okay. All right. So, maybe if we do our flowers with the Fabri-Tac. It gives you a little room, but not tons. But as soon as you do it, then try to go. Yeah, see, this can go up on the frame, but it can't mess with that part. We can't do that, even if we want to. Okay. So, aren't those gorgeous? This is a Prima. Remember when Hobby Lobby let us have those for 75% off? I was like, yes, please. You know what I mean? Like, let's say we know we want this one here. So we go ahead and glue this, and then really quickly, oh, wait a minute, my two leaves have fallen on my lap. Then we can go there and there. And then if we wanted a smaller one later, we could tuck those in. I don't know. And what am I going to do with I wanted a white here and a white here. So hold on. Otherwise, what I normally do would take me forever and a day, and y'all would be like, Corn, I don't have that kind of time. I spent 4 minutes with you, or 5. That's enough. Now stop it. Oh, real quick, here is that cardstock that has just a little bit of green. Okay, I'm going to try this, and hopefully it'll work. I hope. We'll see what we get. So what are you? Oh, that wasn't a pretty sound, y'all. That was my glue, not me. Now. Uh-oh. Why is it acting? Oh, okay. It was acting up a little bit there. I'm going to lay it on its side a little bit and see if that helps at all. Let us see. We want this one to be more like here. All right. And then right away, we're going to put a little bit more on these guys. Okay. And then put this here. And then this one. There as well. We want that angled as well. Uh-oh. Might be too much glue. Okay, let's do like so. And if we think it is going to, the glue's going to come out a little bit, then let's just clean it off. All right. Then we know, I'm going to leave that for last, because we know this has to be up here to where they can still put whatever they want up here. We can put like a leaf up there, because they can we even, yeah, we can do a leaf up there, but nothing with this much dimension. Okay. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh my glue is coming out big time. Okay. And you might say, Corn, but some of that had dried already. Okay. So I want this one to catch that corner. Okay. Maybe even more so, and give a little more dimension even. Uh-oh. No, I can't go too far in because of that. Rats. I want to go in further, but we can't. Okay. Now this one, maybe it'll be, instead of a C, it'll be more like an L. Let me see if I even like that here. And here. Let's see, guys, do we like it? Well, it's not hideous. And they'll still be able to put something there if they need, if need be. Okay. I might move that a little bit differently. Okay. I think I already asked, what are you guys working on? Yeah, I'm going to put this under there as much as possible to leave that space for, you know, for them to change it if they want. If they don't want, that's fine. And then that there, maybe. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. My glue is just, but if I keep setting it up, see, normally I never put it down because when I set it up, let me get this out of the way. It takes even longer, you know what I mean, to go through the process of getting the glue down again. So maybe put it like that. I don't know. Then we're going to have this one like so. Okay. And then, let's see, should we have the greenery out like that? Yeah. Yikes. But where is my, I had to put this down so far. What about my white ones? I definitely want them on here. Maybe. I guess they're going to have to go like so, since I had to keep pushing back that top one. That doesn't make me happy, but tough. It's the way it's got to be. It's not how I planned it. But hey, needs must. So, in case you all are sitting there wondering, is corn gonna get political? I'll be honest with you, I will from time to time. So if you want to unsubscribe, that's fine by me. I've already had 4 unsubscribe, so I don't think, oh, I know, they let me know they disagree with me 100%, and that's okay. That's America. That is the way we operate. You are free to disagree, you know. Let me see if that's where I want that. Yes, it is. I love all of the glitter and shine and stuff. Not just as Christmas. I like it all the time. Now, let's see. Do I want to? I have another large leaf. Do I want to come out with that? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yes, I do, before that dries. Okay. In case you're wondering, I have to wipe a big glob of glue off here before I do anything. Doop. Let me see. Where do I want that? Like so. Do I want it out that much or a little? Okay. And then we have this one that goes with it. Since the white poinsettia is going to go there. This should probably go like so. Or should we go out a little ways with it and down? Yes. Out and down. No, it's just some of the stuff since we spoke last. Dealing with men and women. It's just, you know, it's not like I haven't lived it. You know what I mean? Most women have lived this hatred of women from some men. Not all men, but it seems like a whole bunch of them these days, which is upsetting. I don't know if it upsets you or not. It upsets me. I don't like it. I want us all to love and respect each other, but that's not happening here, is it? Boy, and that saying, oh, I see some people, I know one person in particular who's left me right now because they don't want me to say anything. But here's the thing. If we don't say anything, if we just ignore it, how's it going to get any better for any women, you know, much less yourself, but any women in this country, you know? Let me see. I can't give you Handsome's viewpoints because Handsome would do that if he cares to in the future, but I can give you mine, and yeah, I think we'll do like so. You know, it is upsetting. Let's be honest. It's extremely upsetting to deal with this hatred. You know, remember you've seen that clip of the guy, the young man that comes out. I'm not even going to repeat it. It's so disgusting. And we've got to take that serious, y'all. There's a lot of young women are protesting by getting off of dating sites. They no longer want that in their lives because of all this disrespect. I gotta put more glue on this one. Oh, but that was way too much. Oh boy, now I've got the stringies. As you all know, I'm married and have been married for a very long time. Well, it's not long compared to how long marriages used to last. It used to be a big deal when you hit 50. You know, these days and times, what? You've been married 5 years? 10, seriously, I've heard people say 10 years. That's fantastic. And I'm all like, what? That's been, okay, but we're 38 right now. And it's like I've said all along, we've had good times, bad times, in between times. But I think, and I've said this before too, y'all, like going, you know, turn the record over. If you marry someone who's your friend first, not just, oh, he's so cute, oh, I like the way he is with children, you know. Is he your friend? Is he someone you can gut level talk to? That to me is extremely important, you know. Hopefully I told myself if I stay above the numbers, y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm going to have to take these glue strings away later. I don't see them right now. Remember, but I'm feeling them, you know. But anywho, I did the same thing with these leaves. You can see the marker that I went around them with. You can pop them between them. You can pop them down here to go with your, yeah, to go with that. Little poinsettia. Oh, these are so tiny. Eee. Now, do I want it this way or that way? Yeah, this way. Let's move that in a little. And then out a little. Yeah, like so. Okay. We have another one. Anywho, there's a lot being said. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of bad things just beginning, you know what I mean, in this country. But there are also some people that are saying, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You know, we're not going to go there with that. We're going to fight this and fight that. So that's always nice to know, that instead of, oh, okay. And I'm getting an education on the law behind some of the stuff that is wanting to be done versus some of the stuff that can be done. Do you know what I mean? Some of this cannot be done that they're threatening to do legally. And they will have, you know, their day in court, according to some. I'm hoping that that's not a false report. I'm hoping that that's true, you know. I guess what I'm saying is there's still hope, you know. It's just, some men just hate women. They do. They do. I used to hang out tons with the guys. I mean, and if you hang out, and this was teenage years, and if you hang out with a bunch of guys, I don't know if y'all done that or not, because majority of my subbies are women. I don't know if you all have done that before, but after a while, they forget that you're female, and they'll just say anything. You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, mercy. I wish I didn't know that one. But, yeah, one of the things that the guys, when they talk about women, and then, like I said, this is teenage years, but of course, remember, on this election, 18 to 25-year-old boys, something like that. Don't quote me. But I know young men were definitely did not want a woman to be president, and had nothing to do with her policies or anything like that. Anywho, the boys would say, they wouldn't call me Corn. I have several nicknames, but I'm going to use Corn for now. They'd say, you know, Corn, I asked so-and-so out, and she was all flirty and stuff with me for weeks. And then I went ahead and asked her out, and all of a sudden, she just wants to be friends. And they said, you know, the worst word for them was the F word. And I was like, well, it is kind of dirty. They were like, no, the friend word, I hate it. You know, I'll be like, uh-oh, he's got issues with that. But, and I asked him, and I said, well, let me ask you this. I said, was she really flirting with you? Or was she just being nice? No, she's flirting. I said, well, what did she do? She smiled at me when she said hello. And I was like, honey, that's just being nice. And, you know, that's when they look at you like, wait a minute, you ain't one of the guys right now. You know what I mean? What are you doing here? And I said, you don't think for 1 minute that just because a woman is nice to you that she wants to do other stuff, do you? No, makes sense. I said, no, it doesn't. So I don't know if that's what's happening, that's what's going on. And all of these young men are just angry because of it or something. I don't know. But what I do know is it's upsetting, I think. You might not think that. I do. Do we need another one here or not? Or maybe even up here. Or maybe even that. No, like so. No, don't like that. Like, oh, there is, I don't know if you heard that little that's a woodpecker on the roof outside my window. He's probably gotten a sunflower seed and then they well, that's kind of cool. Can you hear it? That is so cute. Wait till I tell Handsome. He loves his birds so much. That looks like two of the same, so I'm not liking. I'm not liking that, so that's not going to happen. But let's see. See, this is the trouble you have once your glue, as you all know, once your glue is, either you can cut it down if you want it to be smaller in there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Here we go again, because it's a video. I'm serious. Otherwise, this doesn't happen to me. I don't clear my throat every 5 seconds. I'm not liking that either. What about this? Do we like it here? Oh yeah, that's where it needs to be, but maybe a little like so. And yes, I'm persnickety. In case you're thinking, girl, just put it down. No, that's not how I craft. That's not how I've ever crafted. You know, I've never done that. And when I was doing fine art work, you know, portrait work and stuff like that, oh my word, that just went on forever and ever, because I was like, nope, that's not right. Nope, this isn't good. Nope. You know, most people want it the way they want it. Okay, now I got to fiddle with it a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah. What do y'all think? Now, this is not to say that as soon as I turn this camera off that I might not tweak it a little more as well. But for now, that's not too bad, is it? Not too bad. Not too shabby. And once it's all dried, I will put it on the cover and tie it and make sure everything's where I want it to be. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.